I don't know Afegbua, he's irrelevant. Babachir Lawal. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news update, please click on the notification bell. A former secretary to the government of the Federation, Babachir Lawal, on Sunday said Kashim Afegbua, former commissioner for information in Edo State, is irrelevant as far as the 2023 presidential election is concerned. Afegbua, in an interview, had earlier said Babachir Lawal is using the Muslim ticket as a decoy to gang up against Tinubu just because Tinubu did not consider him for the position of vice presidential candidate. While accusing Babachir of playing the role of God, Afegbua said rather than use his position as SGF to benefit Christians, Babachir rather worked against Christians as evidence in the Kogi governorship election. In 2016 and the IDP scandal that culminated in his removal from office. Afegbua, who accused the ex-SGF of lying that Tinubu said the South is as irrelevant, said that given the arrogance and pride he has so far displayed, no sane presidential candidate will consider Babachir to be his running mate. Babachir Lawal wanted to be a vice presidential candidate, and if for obvious reasons he was not chosen, he should have braced up and moved on. This idea of his trying to spoil the cook because of his own political interests cannot overturn the apple cart. Let me ask you, who will have such an arrogant, proud and self-effacing man as a vice president anyway? How many votes does he represent? What does he think he can play? Why does he think he can play the role of God in the affairs of men? He has the right to support anybody, but he should lower his noise, else he'll become a public nuisance. But speaking with Daily Independent, Babachir said he does not know Afegbua, and as such, he will not bother to read or respond to anything he has said about him. He said, and I quote, "I do not know who he is, and I'm sure he doesn't know me too. He is entitled to his opinion. As far as I'm concerned, he is irrelevant, so I will not bother to read or respond to anything he says about you." Well, let me say this. Both Afegbua, both Babachir Lawal, both of them, they are not the bone of contention here. We are talking of presidential candidates, senators, chairman, local government, people who are contesting for this position, either rerunning or they are coming for the first time. People who are councillors, people who are local government chairman, governors, senators, House of Reps members, State House of Assembly members, those people and the presidency. These are the people we are considering. If you're not running for election, you just have to keep quiet and stand aside. Go and keep quiet and stand aside. Afegbua is a busybody who made you a spokesman, jumping from place to place. He made noise in the People's Democratic Party thinking to be considered for a job, and that was in vain. Then he moved to the All Progressive Congress to gain Tinubu. That was he failed. He is worthless as one kobo. Good reply from Babachir Lawal. Babachir Lawal need not to join issues with political jobbers. Well, to be frank, who is Afegbua? This is a small fish in a fish bowl who thinks he is relevant in the political affairs of a country by making stupid statements. Wow. Just to satisfy his masters. He did same in Edo State and is coming out on the national stage to disgrace himself. Like I said, Afegbua, Babachir Lawal, both of them, at the end of the day, we're going to see how everything plays out. See, everybody supporting Tinubu begins to act stupid and irrational like their master. Let me ask him. Tinubu did not pick him as vice. The reason because Tinubu did not see any other Christians as relevant as vice than a Muslim, as a Muslim vice. Well, we are over this issue. Don't bring us back to this issue. You don't go, because you don't go. Afegbua is absolutely irrelevant. He's telling Christians that they are nobody. Babachir have the right in supporting his Christian's faith. Okay. Afegbua is selling lies against Babachir. Afegbua is politically irrelevant in a state. Full stop. You are perfectly right, sir. He is trying to make himself national. You have spoken the truth, and it is left for them to understand or not to understand. Nigeria is a big country that comprises of many ethnic groups with many religion diversities, and as such, the interest of everybody must be considered. Come to words on religion affiliations, not a permutation of winning at all costs. Let us wait and see the outcome. The wish of God shall prevail. So everybody here is attacking Afegbua. Let's say the Afegbua don't bite more than in feature. Thank you, sir. He's an entity and a psychopathic fellow. Very good. Who is Afegbua? Only in Nigeria that challenges like him are given recognition. He's working for Shimole. If Osho moves to Zero Party today, he will start attacking the All Progressive Congress. Is he more rude and arrogant than Tinubu in the narcotics lot? Haba. God will forgive you. I believe you can express yourself without insulting anyone, please. Babachir Lawal has neither political base or electoral value. He has failed severely to deliver his constituency from his party even before his unceremonious removal from office as SGF. He is disgruntled because BAT did not nominate him as VP and lacks the political clout to affect Bola Ahmed Tinubu's chances in 2023. His noise-making is born out of frustration for failure to clinch the All Progressive Congress vice presidential ticket. No right-thinking person would take him serious. Alright. Well, my own is this Afegbua. Everybody don't know him. You know good, may they know you for waiting no good, shall said, no matter what. Afegbua is one of the Tinubu hired and used attack those who seek personal advice, relevance, true, senseless, and barbaric acts on eminent personality, especially Christians and Southeasterners, who discussed his master's candidacy. Of a truth, Afegbua is so irrelevant in an affair of 2023. He and his paymaster woefully will be disgraced by B come 2023. Well, my people, make everybody brace up. Very, very relevant. The likes of him has no shame and nothing to hide to offer Nigerians, only to swim in large pools of those that have looted our Commonwealth whenever it is election time. Alright. Babachir Lawal is not relevant in today's politics. He is carrying a political leprosy. He is an outcast looking for relevance. You don't fight for Christianity with politics. You fight for Christianity by preaching the gospel of salvation and peace. Alright. Stop that sponsor shameless talk here. Tinubu committed the blunder think and then it shall be business as usual. How can one feud Muslim ticket? And as the present president have turned Nigeria into a religion ground. So now Afegbua is an entity fool. Our people are funny. When he says something favorable to you, so your sentiment is the main man. When he changes his mind about that, he becomes a devil and gets knocked down. Okay. Well, Nigerians, so the ball is in our court. We choose who we are going to vote for. Knowing that at the end of the day, now we get to decide. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.